加我认识的才有影响。
OK，
不认识
我就怕你这有 bug，你知道吧？
那这个你可以试一下，
对，测了可以测，那就逻辑上是没有影响的。
对对对。
这个地方也挺什么？
你加我认识的才有影响。
喂 ，hello，我 hello。1、2、3。hello。1、2、3、4。100。1、2、3。
不过呢，我倒觉得啊，第二这个邮件其实说了2个task，就是你们这个直播这个，相当于你这个跟企业内跟企业外有毛关系？你们现在不是已经支持了吗？不就是你们那个第三方直播平台不搞定了吗？
对啊，就是那个。
对啊，你又不用改东西的。
我这边是不用改，就配那个地方。
配置也不用改。第三方直播你们不是已经做好了吗？
但有地方看用户要在某个地方看这个直播，这个配件。
用户在某个地方。
他不能自己设置一个某个地
方。你的意思就是说，那个第三方直播平台不是现成的，比如说像什么斗鱼，像什么那个他自己有个 web， 因为你只装了一个 web 的啥没有，对那一块要我们做，那是 web 的活。
都是 web 的，
那 web 的活。
我这边的
他其实是哪里面等于做一个自己的一个直播环境，对吧？就是包括 web， 包括那个的，那都是 web 的活。
对。
你们，我想想你这里没什么好改的，
完全不用改的。
不用改。其实这是2个费钱，我觉得你要说可能2个都有用，
对，
但是并不是一回事。
对，不是。
BCS 是 BCS， 直播是直播，不是为了解决相同。
对。蛮危险的。
那我觉得你这个 web 你很难说 web 的工作量很小，因为你这个直播的那个配置展示做成用户喜欢的那个样子，那肯定也不少工作量，对不对了？你想想。是不是？
对，你要做得好嘛，肯定是。
对。
那个 UI 做得好，那就没底了。
没底呀，这个没底呀。
我说能 work 的话，应该。
能 work， 那你 demo 一下当然简单。demo 你啥不用 ，demo 那个 WOW 的自己就支持了，你把那个 UI 要输进去，它自己就能吃。但那个 UI 能用呢，用户他妈的不骂死我操！是不是？他把那个 WOW 的 UI 封装一下就可以了，不过也还好，工作量还好。因为就像你说的，因为它主要是 UE 的工作量 ，UE 这玩意本来就没底。对，你说什么叫用户喜欢，什么叫不喜欢，是吧？这个东西很难说。
要说不清。
你要说做的 work 呢，很简单的，分分钟搞定的。
网这么差的，动不了。
错，那他们觉得要把这用户习惯了自己就只是工作量，因为这玩意本来就没底。 方的 CC 那个已经做好了吗？
啊？哪个？
第三方输入 CC 的。
哪里做好了？哪里做好了？
我看他们那个 task 已经叫 pass function test。
啊，你说那个 client 是吧？meeting client 是吧
？meeting client 我们现在就支持 CC 的。
那你说
是要有那个 CC 不是由我们的 client 输进的，是有一个第三方的一个专业的一个 service 输进的。
啊，知道。
web service。
你刚才说哪个 CC 做好了？
我就说那个第三方不是你们。
放在家里是吧？啊，好的。
那个 CC 不是通过第三方的，
我们提供接口是吧？
我们提供接口。
看进来。
他那个号称那个专门输 CC 的那个硬件是不一样的，一个键盘有好几千美金。
哇，你刚才说
好几很专业的，对呀，还有一套什么专业的那个键盘跟我们的键盘都长不一样的是。
它是就是类似那种同声翻译吗？
类似，就类似于同声翻译用的那种输入的那玩意儿。
应该很快的。
对，超级快，好车，很牛逼的。查叔我没见过。播放这个又不用 fly 操心了。fly 的这个是说那个 player 怎么办 ？player 跟他没关系。实际上他 player 都跟他没关系。我们的 web 其实只是把 browser 的那个 URL 转一下，相当于做了一个重林像一样的就可以了。实际上就等于说我点那个配置，你把那个 browser 的那个 URL 送给那个播放器搞定了。播放也跟他没关系，也跟他有啥关系？
我那意思
跟 fly 没关系。
他不是有个配置吗？在配置上看吗？
配置上看啊，我的意思是说也应该，不过他要提供缩略图就另外一回事了。他要不要提供缩略图？如果他不提供缩略图，我只把 browser 的那个 URL 通过他那个 URL 转一下不就好了？browser 自己也有 URL 的呀。
我知道。
browser 自己就是一个 server。
配置要有插件支持这个 UI 播放。
干嘛要需要插件啊？
插件 P 或者 HS。
你搞笑啊？那你现在，我现在播 replay 的话，你不做 web 就不能放了，你直接就用 URL 的。直接用browser 的 URL， 你就直接是播放器，任何是主流的播放器都能播啊。这跟我们做不做 web 有看不见browser的那个 URL。什么的？
那你播放器是什么播放器？
播放器，播放器，你的意思是说我们 web 自己去嵌一个播放器？
啊，对。
是这个意思是吧？
配件自己看，不是说。
你是这个意思吧？
光是以后不一定装啊。
就他不一定装那种第三方的 EXE。
对。
那么最简单的啊，最简单你肯定还是主流的做法呀。比如说你是Windows 的，那你肯定还是 Flash。直接就用 UI， 你的意思有啥好处？大家都知道你不是 Windows， 那别人用什么你用什么了？这个你看 YouTube 用什么了？是的。很简单的呀，是不是？
那 YouTube 怎么写的
？YouTube 怎么写你怎么写？因为你看一下现在 Windows 桌面，我发现主流的基本上还是 Flash， 没什么其他的。
对。Windows 上还是。
对啊，还是 Flash。那么最简单的呀，是的，还是的。
喂，一、二、三。 喂喂，一、二、三。喂喂。一、二、三、四。喂喂喂喂喂，一、二、三、四、五、10、11、12、20、30。
3秒。3234被 mute 了，有 log 有什么那个 log 了？假如说被 mute 了，3秒 audio，不管是主动还是被动。
1、2、3。
It's final exams week, and that means two things. The library is packed, and I'll be writing papers. Lots of papers. And if I want to get A's on those papers, they better be free of typos. Grammarly is my secret weapon. It's more than a simple spelling or grammar checker. Grammarly catches 10 times as many errors as Microsoft Word. It helps me with word choice, punctuation, and sentence structure. It's super easy to use and saves me a ton of time. Grammarly, you can be sure that you're always bringing your A game. Better be free of typos.
Looks like I won't be needing this anymore.
And the best part is, it's free. Get Grammarly today. Better writing, better results. Ton of time. With Grammarly, you can be sure that you're always bringing your A game. Better be free of
This anymore.
First snowfall. Today is November 26th. It snowed all day today. The snow is beautiful. The snow finally stopped. My sister and I are excited. My mom doesn't like the snow. My mom has to shovel the driveway. My sister and I get to play. I put on my hat and mittens. My mom puts on my scarf. My mom zippers my jacket. My sister puts on her hat and mittens. My mom puts on her scarf. My mom zippers her jacket. My sister and I go outside. We begin to make a snowman. My mom starts to shovel the snow. My sister and I make snow angels. My sister and I throw snowballs. It starts to snow again. We go inside for hot chocolate. Jessica's first day of school. Puts on her scarf. Today is Jessica's first day of kindergarten. Jessica and her parents walk to school. Jessica's mom walks with her to her classroom. Jessica meets her teacher. His name is Mr. Parker. The school bell rings at 8:45 a.m. Jessica hugs and kisses her mom goodbye. His name is Jessica's mom says, "I love you." At 9 a.m., Jessica stands for the national anthem. Mr. Parker calls out children's names. Each child yells back, "Here." Mr. Parker teaches them about letters. Mr. Parker teaches them about numbers. At 10:15 a.m., the students have recess. Each child yells back. Recess is fun. The students get to play and eat. At 10:30 a.m., the students go to gym class. At 11:15 a.m., the students return to Mr. Parker's classroom. The students get to play and eat. Mr. Parker tells the students to sit on the carpet. Mr. Parker reads the students a story. At 11:15, Mr. Parker teaches the students a song. To Mr. Parker's classroom. The lunch bell rings. Jessica's first day of school is over. My flower garden. My name is Anne. I love flowers. I have a flower garden. My garden is in front of my house. My flower garden. My neighbor has a garden too. My garden has different types of flowers. I have roses in my garden. I have tulips in my garden. I have petunias in my garden. My garden has different colors. I plant red flowers. I plant orange flowers. I plant blue flowers. I have petunias. I plant purple flowers. My garden. I take care of my garden. I water my garden every day. I kill the weeds in my garden. I kill insects that eat my flowers. Different colors. I love my beautiful garden. I water my garden every day. Going camping. I kill the weeds in my garden. The Bright family went camping on the weekend. My flowers. The Bright family went to Silent Lake. The Bright family left on Friday. They camped for 3 days. The Bright family brought a big tent. They brought a lot of food. They brought insect repellent. The Bright family had a campfire on Friday. They camped for 3 days. They roasted marshmallows. The Bright family They sang campfire songs. They brought a lot on Saturday, they went canoeing. On Saturday, they went fishing. On Saturday, they went swimming. They went hiking on Sunday. The Bright family saw many birds. They saw blue jays. They saw hummingbirds. The Bright family saw many animals. They saw a raccoon. They saw a squirrel. But they didn't see a bear. On Saturday, the Bright family had a fun vacation. The Bright family saw many animals. My house. They saw a raccoon. They saw a squirrel. I live in a house. But they didn't My house see a bear. Is small. My house has 2 bedrooms. My mom and dad sleep in one bedroom. My sister and I share the other bedroom. My house has a kitchen. My mom and dad cook dinner there every night. My house has a living room. My family watches television there every night. My house has a big bathroom. My house has a lot of closets. My house has a basement. My dad has a workshop in the basement. My dad makes wood furniture. My house does not have a second floor. My house has a garage. My house has a big backyard. My backyard has a maple tree. My backyard has a swimming pool. My backyard has a vegetable garden. My family likes our house. My house has a big backyard. My first pet. My name is Sarah. I am 14 years old. I have a pet cat. My cat's name is Milo. My cat is black and white. Milo's paws are white. Milo's body is black. She is very cute. Milo's fur is very soft. Milo was a very small kitten. Milo is a very big cat. Milo cannot have kittens. She is fixed. Very cute. Milo likes to eat. Milo likes to play outside. Milo likes to hunt for birds. Milo likes to hunt for mice. She likes her ears scratched. Milo likes to sit in my lap. Milo likes to sleep on my bed. Milo is a good pet. Jennifer, the firefighter. Jennifer Smith is a firefighter. She is one of the first female firefighters. Jennifer works hard every day. Jennifer exercises every day. She lifts weights. Jennifer Smith is a firefighter.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague. Or a post on Facebook that all your friends will see. Or a paper for your English class that you just have to get an A on. Or a resume for your dream job. Or a message to your crush on a dating site. The point is that you write important things each and every day. And whether you're an English professor or an English learner, we all could use a second pair of eyes to help us make sure we're always putting our best foot forward. The point is that you write important... Enter Grammarly, a writing app developed by some of the world's leading linguists. Grammarly helps you find and fix grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors wherever you write. Errors that other spelling and grammar checkers just can't catch. Enter Grammarly, a writing app developed by some of the world's leading linguists. Grammarly also helps you improve word choice and style, spelling, and punctuation errors wherever you write, making your writing clear and compelling all the time. Best of all, it's free. Better writing, better results. Helps you improve word choice and style. Click on the button to download Grammarly now, making your writing clear and compelling all the time. Best of all, it's free. Better writing, better results. Helps you improve word choice and style. Click on the button to download
every day.
Now,
She lifts weights. She wants her muscles to be very strong. She saves people's lives every day. She is very strong. Every day. Jennifer is married. Her husband is a school teacher. Very strong. Jennifer's husband is proud of her. Jennifer is a mother. She has 2 daughters. Jennifer's daughters are proud of her too. Jennifer is happy being a firefighter. Jennifer is happy being a wife. Jennifer is happy being a mother. Jennifer's daughters are proud of her too. Mark's big game. Jennifer is happy being Mark's favorite sport is hockey. He is 15 years old. Mark practices 3 times a week. Practices are 2 hours long. Mark plays 1 game a week. Mark is a good hockey player. He plays on Friday nights. Friday night hockey games are popular. Mark's family watches him play. Mark's friends watch him play too. There are always many fans. Tonight is the big game. popular. Coaches are coming to watch Mark play. Mark wants to play in the National Hockey League. Mark wants to make a lot of money. Tonight, it is very hard to play in the NHL. Mark's parents want him to go to college. They want him to have an education. They want Mark to be successful. They want Mark to be happy. Mark's parents want him to go to college. The Easter egg hunt. Samantha is going to an Easter egg hunt. Tracy is going to an Easter egg hunt. The Easter egg hunt is at Sydney's house. It is going to be fun. Sydney's mom hid chocolate eggs. Sydney's mom hid chocolate bunnies. Everybody is here. Everybody has an Easter basket. The Easter egg hunt can start. Everybody must close their eyes. 1, 2, 3, go! Samantha finds an Easter egg. The Easter egg is behind a table. She puts it in her basket. Tracy finds a chocolate Easter bunny. It's under the couch. Tracy puts it in her basket. Sydney finds a chocolate Easter bunny too. It's in front of the television. She puts it in her basket. It's under the couch. Everybody finds lots of chocolate. Everybody shares their chocolate. Samantha, Tracy, and Sydney love Easter. She puts it in her basket. Joe's first car. Everybody finds lots of chocolate. Joe is 18 years old. Joe works at McDonald's. Joe saves all his money. Joe has $2,500 in the bank. He wants to buy a sports car. Joe starts to look for a new car. Joe looks in the newspaper. Joe looks in magazines. Joe finds a car he likes. Joe goes to see the car with his dad. He really likes it. Joe doesn't have enough money. Joe's dad tells him to keep saving his money. Joe wants this car a lot. Joe asks his dad to help him. Joe and his dad make a deal. Joe's dad will lend him the money. Joe must work hard. He must pay the money back to his dad. Joe is very happy. Joe owns his first car. Joe's dad will lend him the money. Summer vacation. Today is the last day of school. It is summer vacation. Grace is very excited. This summer will be fun. Grace is going to visit her grandparents. They have a cottage. The cottage is on Lake Erie. It is a lot of fun. Grace is going to swim. She is going to play board games. She is going to talk with her grandparents. Grace is going to have fun. Grace is going to a summer camp. She will sleep in a cabin. She will make lots of new friends. Grace will learn campfire songs. Camp will be fun. Grace is going to Cape Cod with her parents. We are going for 2 weeks. We are going to drive. Grace will see the ocean. Cape Cod will be beautiful. Summer vacation is fun. We are going for cleaning up leaves. We are going to drive. The leaves are changing color. I see red maple leaves. I see orange maple leaves. I see yellow maple leaves. The leaves are beautiful. It is starting to get cold. The wind is strong. Winter is coming. The leaves fall off the trees. On Saturday, we will clean them up. The whole family helps. My dad gets the rake. My mom gets the garbage bags. My brother and I help too. We gather leaves with our hands. We make a big pile. My brother and I jump in the leaves. We make a big mess. Our parents don't mind. Our parents fill our coats with leaves. We look really big. Everyone laughs. Playtime is over. Back to work. Our parents don't mind. Susan's wedding day. Susan is getting married. Her fiance's name is Michael. They are in love. They are getting married today. Susan wakes up early. She is getting her hair done. Susan is having her makeup done too. Susan looks beautiful. She puts on her white wedding dress. She puts on her veil. Susan needs something blue. Her garter is blue. Susan needs something old. Her grandmother's ring is old. Susan needs something borrowed. She is wearing her mother's jewelry. Susan needs something new. Her shoes and dress are new. Susan needs a penny for her shoe. It will bring her good luck. Susan is ready to get married. Remembrance Day. My grandfather fought in World War II. My grandmother was a nurse in World War II. Today is November 11th. Today is Remembrance Day. Today we celebrate soldiers. Everyone wears a poppy. Poppies are red flowers. Poppies remind me of my grandparents. Poppies remind me of their sacrifice. At 11 a.m., there are 2 minutes of silence. People remember their friends and family. People recite the poem In Flanders Fields. It is a sad poem. It helps us remember. Today we wish for peace in the world. Halloween night. Halloween is fun. My mom buys candy. My mom buys potato chips. My mom buys chocolate bars. It is for the trick-or-treaters. My mom buys me a costume. It is a ghost costume. I am going to be scary. My sister is going to dress up as a princess. She will have a wand. She will have a crown. She will look beautiful. My dad buys a pumpkin. It is going to be a jack-o'-lantern. We draw a face on the pumpkin. We carve the face with a knife. Our jack-o'-lantern looks funny. We go trick-or-treating. We knock on the neighbor's door. We say, trick-or-treat. Our neighbors give us candy. We say thanks. We go to many houses. We go home. Our parents check our candy. It's safe. We eat lots of candy. We don't feel very good. We go to bed. We go to many houses. We go home. Christmas Eve. Our parents check our candy. Ben and Melissa are getting ready for Christmas. We eat lots of candy. Ben and Melissa's house has lots of lights on the roof. We go to bed. The lights are many colors. Inside, they listen to Christmas music. Ben and Melissa drink eggnog. Eggnog tastes good. Ben and Melissa hang stockings on the fireplace. They string popcorn. Ben and Melissa put the popcorn string on the Christmas tree. They put Christmas lights on the tree. They put tinsel on the tree. Ben and Melissa put ornaments on the tree. They put a star on top of the tree. They get ready for Santa Claus. They leave milk and cookies for Santa. Ben opens one present. Melissa opens one present. They go to sleep. Ben and Melissa wake up early. They run downstairs. There are a lot of presents under our tree. They wake up their mom and dad. Ben and Melissa open their presents. They love our presents. Everyone cleans up the wrapping paper. It is time for breakfast. They wake up their mom and dad. Thanksgiving. Ben and Melissa we are having Thanksgiving at our house. My whole family is coming. My parents bought a turkey. It weighs 30 pounds. It takes a long time to cook. My mom wakes up early to cook the turkey. I clean the house with my dad. My parents. The house smells good. It weighs 30 We help Mom in the kitchen. It takes a long time. I peel potatoes and carrots. My dad makes pumpkin pie. My mom cooks squash. I help my mom make stuffing. I mix the bread and spices. We make good stuffing. It goes inside the turkey. We put on nice clothes. I set the table. My dad carves the turkey. My mom makes the gravy. Our relatives arrive. We say, thank you for all we have. We eat and eat. It is a good Thanksgiving. My mom makes the gravy. Learning how to drive. Our relatives arrive. Amy is 16 years old. She lives in a small town. Amy is learning how to drive. Amy's dad is giving her lessons. Amy's dad's name is Howard. Amy has had 3 lessons in a small town. Amy and her dad argue during the lessons. Amy's mom is giving her driving lessons. Amy's mom's name is Jane. Jane has given Amy a lesson. Jane has decided to stop giving Amy lessons. Jane and Amy argue during the lessons too. Amy's parents call a driving school. Amy is going to get lessons from a professional. The classes cost $300 for 10 lessons. The lessons are very good. Amy learns how to drive. Amy gets her license from a professional.
Housework. There is always housework to do when you live in a house. You have to wash the windows so that you can see outside. The floors and the carpets need to be vacuumed. The floors also need to be washed, and some of them need to be waxed. The furniture has to be polished. The bathroom has to be kept clean. After you have a bath, you need to clean out the bathtub. Also need to be washed. Laundry needs to be done regularly, or you will run out of clothes to wear. The clothes go into the washing machine, and then they have to be dried in the dryer. Sometimes we hang the clothes out on the line to be dried. Some of the clothes need to be ironed. You have to buy groceries and put them away. Meals need to be made. You can't let the dishes pile up in the kitchen. The dishes have to be washed, and the counters need to be white ironed. The stove needs to be cleaned, and sometimes the refrigerator and the cupboards need to be cleaned out. You can dust the furniture and sweep up the dirt. You can make the beds. The beds have to be changed too. They need to have clean sheets put on them. There are just so many things to do. Household chores take up a lot of time. You can make the beds. Working outside. Today I was working outside. It was a sunny day and I was very hot. I wore a hat on my head. I watered all the plants. I weeded the flower beds. I cut back all of the plants that were growing too big. I gave some of the plants plant food. I cut the lawn. I raked the lawn. I filled up the bird baths with water. I swept the sidewalks and the paths. I took out the garbage. I filled the car up with gas. I washed the car. I hung out the clothes on the clothesline. I washed down the lawn furniture. I washed all of the windows on the house from the outside. I was so tired, so I had a glass of lemonade. I talked to my neighbor, and I helped her trim a tree. I planted some bulbs, and then I went into the house. I was so tired, so I had a glass of lemonade. Daily schedule. I wake up every morning at 7 o'clock. I take a shower, I eat my breakfast, I usually have toast or cereal. I brush my teeth, I put on my clothes, I catch the school bus, I ride to school. In my class, we have math and English before recess. At recess time, the girls skip or walk around and talk. The boys play in the playground or play baseball. After recess, we have physical education and geography. We eat lunch, and then we play outside or walk around. When the bell rings, we line up to go back into the classroom. After lunch, we have history and science. At recess, we play ball again. And some of the girls play ball too. In the winter, we build snowmen. If it is too cold, we stay indoors and talk to each other. After recess, we have music and health. We get out of school at 3:30. I sometimes walk home with my friends, or I take the bus. I have a snack and change my clothes when I get home. If it is raining, I watch television. If it is nice outside, I play with my friends. I have supper at 5:30. On some nights, I help my mother to do the dishes. After supper, I do my homework. I wash my face and hands and brush my teeth. I change into my pajamas. I go to bed at 9 o'clock. I help my mother to do the dishes. Meals. After supper, breakfast is very rushed at our house. My brothers and sisters and I have toast or cereal. We also have orange juice. On weekends, my mother makes bacon and eggs for us. My father just has a cup of coffee for breakfast. My mother packs a lunch for all of us. We usually have a sandwich, a piece of fruit, and a drink of juice or milk. My favorite sandwiches are egg salad, tuna, roast beef, and ham. My brother always wants peanut butter and jam sandwiches. My mother sometimes packs a treat for us. Today we had cookies with our lunch. At supper time, the family sits around the table and talks about what they did all day. My mother makes good suppers. We sometimes have spaghetti. My mother makes a roast of beef with potatoes and vegetables quite often. She makes many different dishes out of chicken. She makes soups or stews. She also makes casseroles. My brothers and sisters and I have milk with our dinner. My parents sometimes have wine with their dinner. Sometimes we have salad before our dinner. I set the table for my mother. I put out the forks, the knives, and spoons. I also put out glasses and fill them full of milk or water. Sometimes we have salad. For dessert, we sometimes have ice cream, cake, or pie. I put out the fork. My mother says that it is better to have fruit because it is better for you. Tonight, I ate a peach for dessert. My favorite fruits are apples, peaches, plums, and bananas. After supper, my mother always has a cup of tea with sugar and cream in it. After dinner, I help my mother with the dishes. Usually she washes the dishes and I will dry them. My mother always has a cup of tea. Seasons. There are 4 seasons. Winter is the cold season. It snows in the winter. The winds blow and ice forms on the water. We play hockey on the ice. We play in the snow. After winter is the spring. That is when it begins to get warmer, and trees get buds on them. Flowers start to bloom. It rains a lot in the spring. Spring is followed by the summer. It can get very hot in the summertime. The sun shines brightly. We go swimming in the summer. We spend a lot of time outdoors. Many people go on vacations in the summer. We get a summer vacation from school. Summer is followed by the fall or autumn. The leaves on the trees change colors. They change from green to red, orange, and brown. The leaves fall off the trees. The weather gets cooler. The days get shorter. We go back to school in the fall. Then winter comes again. The seasons follow one after each other. The weather gets cooler. Weather. You can watch the weatherman on TV to find out what the weather will be like. It might be a nice clear day with no clouds in the sky. The sun might be shining. Weather. It could be a cloudy day. You can watch the weatherman. Sometimes cloudy days are just what the weather will be like. On some cloudy days, it begins to rain or snow. Clouds in the sky. Some days are rainy. The sun might be shining. You need a raincoat. It could be a cloudy umbrella and boots. Sometimes on a rainy day. Rain makes the flowers and grass grow. It begins to rain. The weather forecast might say that it will be windy. You could have a gentle breeze and boots. It might be very gusty, so that the wind pushes you. It is dangerous if the wind is very strong. A hurricane or tornado is very dangerous. It might be once in a while, the weatherman says there will be hail. Hailstones are hard, cold pellets of ice that fall from the sky. Or tornado. Sometimes the weatherman will say that there once in a while snowflakes. The weatherman says sometimes there is just a light dusting of snow. Sometimes there is a blizzard or a snowstorm. Sometimes the weatherman it can be dangerous driving through a blizzard. If there is a lot of snow, the streets have to be plowed. You need a hat, coat, mittens, and boots on a very cold day. Sometimes the weather forecast is wrong. The weatherman might say that it will be a sunny day, but then the clouds come in and it rains. That is not good if you are planning a picnic. Sometimes the weather I prefer sunny days that are warm, but not too hot. I like to feel a gentle breeze to cool me down, and it rains. That is not house. If you are planning a picnic. A house is divided into different rooms. In my house, there is a living room. There is a couch, 2 chairs, a coffee table, and a television set. In the living room house. In the kitchen, there is a stove and a refrigerator. In my house, there is also a sink and a dishwasher in the kitchen. A coffee table. There is a kitchen table and chairs. We eat most of our meals at the kitchen table. We have a dining room. There is a dining table and chairs in there. And a dishwasher. There is a washroom or bathroom and chairs. There is a toilet, sink, and bathtub in the bathroom. We have a dining. There is also a shower in the bathroom and chairs. We have 3 bedrooms. There is a washroom. The bedrooms are upstairs. My brother's room, my room, and my parents' room all have beds in them. There is also a shower. We also have dressers in our rooms. There are closets in all of the bedrooms. We keep our clothes in the closets. There is a basement in our house. We store things in the basement. We also have there is a laundry room in the basement. There is a washing machine and a dryer in the laundry room in the closets. This is where we wash and dry our clothes. We store things. There is a garage attached to the house. We keep the car in the garage. There is a washing machine and a dryer. We drive up the driveway and into the garage. This is where we wash. We also have a front yard and a backyard. There is a vegetable garden in the backyard. There are some flowers and a tree planted in the front driveway and into the garage. School. There are different types of schools. There is an elementary school. The children at the elementary school are young. There is a playground for them to play in. The classrooms are bright and airy. There are different types of. There are blackboards in the classroom. Elementary school. The children sit in desks to do their work. There is a playground. There is a parking lot for the teachers to park in. There is a cafeteria for the students to get food. The principal has an office. Sit in desks. Nobody wants to go to the principal's office. There is a parking lot. It usually means that you are in trouble if you have to go to the principal's office for the students to get food. When you finish elementary school, you go to high school. Nobody wants to go. Most of the students in high school are teenagers. There is a parking lot outside outside the high school. There's also a football field outside. You go to high school. The students go to classes in different classrooms. They move from classroom to classroom for each subject. There is a cafeteria where they can get their lunches or eat the lunches that they have brought from home. There is a gymnasium where students have physical education. Dances are also held in the gymnasium where they can get their lunches. Some students go on to university from high school. Students at the university are older. Some of the students are even senior citizens in the gymnasium. People come from all over the world to attend the university. There are lots of different things at the university. There is a theater where plays and concerts are held. There is a bookstore where students can buy their textbooks. There is a physical education building that has a swimming pool in it. The parking lot at the university is very big. They call the land that the university is on a campus. Some of the students live on campus in residence. The parking lot at the university is subjects. There are many subjects that you can take at school. My favorite subject is music. I like to sing and to play the clarinet. I also like art. I am quite good at drawing many subjects that you can take. History is a good subject. My favorite subject. I like learning about the past. I like to sing. Geography is very interesting. We look at many maps in geography. I am quite good. We learn where there are deserts and mountains. History is a good subject. I know the names of all the continents and all the oceans. Mathematics is my least favorite subject. I'm not very good with numbers. I am good at addition and subtraction, but I'm not good at division and multiplication. In my school, we learn to speak French. We learn French because Canada has French and English-speaking citizens. English literature is a good subject. I enjoy reading books. I also like to write composition and poetry. Science is my brother's favorite subject. English literature. He is interested in plants, and he likes to do experiments. We also take drama at my school. I like to act. I got the lead role in the school play. He is interested. International students. We have many international students at my school. Some of the students come from England. They speak English, but they have an accent that is different from a Canadian accent. Many students are from Japan. They are learning our language and our customs. Come from England. We have students from Germany, Italy, China, Korea, and Iran. We try to make those students feel welcome here. The students like to see what is here. They go sightseeing. They visit all the places that the tourists like to go to. Niagara Falls and Toronto are interesting places to visit. The students practice their English by talking to Canadians. When they first get here, we show them around. They do many exercises to learn the language. They listen to English songs. They read storybooks that are written in English. They listen to English language tapes. The best way to learn the language is to talk to other people. It is good to ask questions in English. Canadians try to be helpful to international students. Some of the international students live with English. It is good to ask questions in English. Canadians try to be helpful to international students. Some of the international students live with Some of the international students live with host families. The host families have the students living in their homes. It is a good way for the host families and the students to make friends. Many of the international students stay in contact with their friends and host families even after they have gone back to their homelands. It is a good way for the international students learn a lot from their host families because they eat Canadian foods and they learn what it is like to live in a Canadian household even after they have gone back to their homelands. It is a good way interests and hobbies students learn a lot. It is very rewarding to have different interests and hobbies, and they learn. Some people like to play computer games in a Canadian household. Other people spend a lot of time watching television. There are people who would rather watch movies. Some people prefer more physical things. Some people they would rather play a sport like baseball, spend a lot of time or basketball. Some people do exercise at a gym, or they just go for walks. There are many ways to exercise. They can ride a bicycle or lift weights. There are people who like to collect things. They can collect all kinds of different things. You can collect stamps. There are many ways to exercise. Dolls. They can ride a bicycle, postcards or lift weights. Movies, rocks, or posters. Some people even collect bugs or leaves. Some people are lucky enough to be able to travel. You can travel to a nearby place, or you can travel far away to a different country. Some people even collect. There are people who like to listen to music. Some people have different tastes in music. Some people like to nearby place, or you can travel classical music or folk music. There are many different types of music. Some people would rather play music than listen to it. You can play an instrument, or you can sing. Many people learn to play the guitar or the piano. Some people join bands or orchestras. There are people who like to read books. There are a lot of different hobbies. It depends on what you consider to be fun. You can have more than one hobby or interest. It is good to be interested in a lot of different things. There are a lot of different hobbies.
Movies.
It depends on what you
I go to the movies almost every week.
You can have more than one hobby.
Sometimes I rent movies from the video store.
In a lot of different things.
My favorite films are action films. Movies. I like to watch car chases. I go to the movies almost every week. I like it when the bad guy has a shootout with the good guys. From the video store. I like the good guys to win. My favorite films are action films. I also like science fiction movies. I like to watch car chases. I like things that take place in the future. I like it when the bad guy has a shootout with the good guys. I like movies that have aliens from different planets in them. Good guys to win. My favorite films are some of the science fiction movies can be silly and unbelievable. I don't like those ones. I like it when the bad guy has a My mother likes dramas that have aliens from different planets. She has a lot of favorite actors and actresses. Some of the science fiction movies can She sometimes watches sad movies that make her cry. I don't like those ones. She also likes comedies. My mother likes dramas. She laughs out loud if a comedy is very funny. Favorite actors and actresses. My father likes horror movies. Watches sad movies that make her cry. He likes movies with monsters in them. She also likes comedies. He also likes thrillers. She laughs out loud if a comedy is very funny. I have watched some thrillers that keep you tense and on the edge of your seat. Sometimes I have to shut my eyes if the movie gets too scary. He also likes thrillers. My brother likes animated films. I have watched some thrillers. In animated films, there are no actors, just cartoon characters. Sometimes I have to shut my eyes. My brother goes to the movies on Saturday afternoons with his friends. My brother likes animated films. He goes to the matinee. He gets popcorn, candy, and pop. Just cartoon characters. He usually comes back with a stomach ache because he eats so much. Saturday afternoons with his friends. Sometimes my father watches documentaries. Documentaries are about real things. Just cartoon characters. You can learn a lot from watching a documentary because he eats so much. I watch documentaries with him sometimes, but I would rather see a good action film. Documentaries are about real flowers. There are hundreds of different types of flowers. Most people like roses, but I would rather see roses grow on bushes and they smell beautiful. You have to be careful that you don't prick your finger on a rose thorn. Roses come in many colors. There are red, pink, yellow, and white roses. In the spring, tulips are in bloom. In Ottawa, there are many tulips. Some people go there just to see all the tulips in the spring. Yellow and white roses. Forget-me-nots are also spring flowers. Tulips are in bloom. They are tiny and blue. There are many tulips. Lilies of the valley look like white bells. See all the tulips in the spring. Where I live, many of the trees have blossoms on them in the springtime. The apple and cherry trees look particularly beautiful when they are in blossom. We have a blossom festival in my town. Many of the trees have blossoms on them. My neighbors like to plant geraniums, petunias, and marigolds in the summer. Some people plant sunflowers. We have a blossom sunflowers grow very tall. They have bright yellow petals, petunias, and marigolds in the summer. All of those flowers grow best in the sunshine. Some people plant sunflowers. If your garden is shady, you have to plant different things. Hostas grow well in a shady garden. Chrysanthemums are fall flowers, best in the sunshine. Chrysanthemums come in many colors also. You have to plant different things. There are purple, yellow, and white chrysanthemums. Grow well in a shady garden. Chrysanthemums flowers are good to give as gifts. Chrysanthemums come in many colors. Women like to receive a dozen roses on Valentine's Day. There are purple, yellow, and white chrysanthemums. Carnations also make a nice gift. Chrysanthemums flowers are good. They have a very sweet smell. Chrysanthemums come in many people give away lilies for Easter. There are purple, yellow, poinsettias are very festive at Christmas time. Also make a nice gift. If someone goes to a dance, they often give their partner a flower to wear. Many people give sometimes a girl will get an orchid from her date. Poinsettias are very festive. If you go to a wedding, you will probably see a lot of flowers there. They often give their partner flowers help to make places beautiful. Sometimes the shopping mall. An orchid from her date. There are many different stores in the shopping mall. You will probably see a lot of flowers. There are ladies' wear stores. Flowers help to make. They sell dresses, blouses, and many kinds of clothes for women. In the menswear stores, there are suits, ties, shirts, and slacks. There are ladies' wear stores. There are also clothing stores that appeal just to teenagers. And many kinds of clothes for Some clothing stores only sell children's clothes. In the menswear stores, there are suits. There is even a store that sells bathing suits and cover-ups for the beach or pool. There are also clothing stores that appeal. There are lingerie stores that sell ladies' underwear and nightwear. Some clothing stores only sell children's clothes. In the menswear stores, there are suits. There is even a store that sells bathing suits and cover-ups for the beach or pool. There are also clothing stores that appeal. There are lingerie stores that sell ladies' underwear and nightwear. Some clothing stores only sell children's clothes.
Like to be interrupted. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Tom.
There is even a store that sells bathing suits and cover-ups for the beach or pool. There are also underwear and nightwear. There are lingerie stores that sell ladies. There are hardware stores that sell tools. There are shoe stores. You buy shoes and boots in a shoe store. There are bookstores. You can buy a book on almost any topic at the bookstore. There are stores that sell compact discs. You buy shoes and boots in a shoe store. Those stores also have tapes and videos. There are sports stores that sell special shoes and clothes for sports. They also sell sports equipment and t-shirts and hats with the logo of your favorite team. There are gift stores that sell all kinds of things that someone might want for their house. There are kitchen stores where you can buy utensils and pots and pans with the logo of your favorite team. Those kinds of stores also sell aprons and napkins and anything you might need for your kitchen. There is a movie theater at the mall. There is a jewelry store that has a lot of gold and silver jewelry. There is a hairdresser in the mall. Sometimes I go in there to get my hair cut. There are fast food places in the mall. That has a lot of gold and silver jewelry. Those kinds of stores also sell aprons. There is a hairdresser.